What I want to make very clear right from the start is that logarithms and indexes or indices are virtually the same thing. So when you think of the word logarithm, don't think of some magical number or some concept that you can't get your head around. Think of indexes. So when we're asked for a logarithm, start thinking about what is the index, not the actual number. We know that, for instance, say that 8 equals 2 to the power of 3. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. This is the number. This is the base. And this, up until now, has been the index, which is correct. But we're going to be working here with logarithms, so this is the logarithm. So a logarithm is nothing more than an index. So if 8 equals 2 to the power of 3, then we can say that, and we shorten the word logarithm to log of 8 to base 2, and we put that down there. This is saying what is the power. Logarithm is a power or an index. What is the power I must raise 2 to get the number 8? 3. So the logarithm is the power, this is the base, and this is the answer that I want to get. So if I raise 2 to the power of 3, of course I will get 8. Now, we can have a more formal definition. Instead of writing it with actual numbers, we can say if n equals, so this will just write formal definition. If n equals a to the power of x, so I'm not using specific numbers now, I'm doing it, and this is what algebra is good for, is that it defines the pattern. If n equals a to the x, then the log to base a, because there's my base, of the number n is equal to x. So this, it's written log base number equals the index. If we go back to that example there, the base, number and index. This is a definition. We also should note that n and a have got to be greater than 0. So we can't have the logs of negative numbers, and that the base can't be negative. That greater than 0 means it has to be a positive number. And a cannot be equal to, and that's the way we write cannot equal, 1. It makes no sense to have a base of 1. You can't. 1 to any power is just going to be equal to 1. So n and a have got to be positives, and a cannot equal 1. So this is a formal definition, if you like, of what a logarithm is. We can have, that means we can have the base of any number. So if we've got the log of 25 to base 5, what is the power I must raise 5 to get 25? So 5, that's the power of 2, is 25. So that is the same as saying that 25 equals 5 to the power of 2. It is common, two common bases. If you have a look on your calculator, you'll see that there are 2 log buttons. We've got base 10 and we've got base E. Now base 10, it can be written as log to base 10 of say 1,000. That's saying what is the power I must raise the number 10 to get 1,000. Well, 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000, so that'll be 3. It is an accepted standard that you don't have to write, if it is log to base 10, we just write log with no base means base 10. 1,000. So if you don't see a base, it is assumed to be 10. Just like if we've got A is the same as 1A, if there is no number in the front there, it is assumed to be a 1. So it seemed to be a 1A. If there is no base here, it is assumed to be base 10. So you'll find log, just the word log, probably on your calculator, and that's log to base 10. Log to base E is what's called the natural log. We've come across the number E, Euler's number, previous, and it's the number 2.71828, blah, 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 blah. So if we want log to base E of some number, we actually write ln. And we don't have to write base E. ln is the N stands for natural log. So if you see ln on your calculator, that's log to base E. So they are the 2 on your calculator that you will use, log to base 10, and depending on the situation as to which one you use. And the other one is log to base E. I said you could have log to any base. Up here we've got log 25 to base 5. Indeed you can. And it's possible to work out something like log of 7 to base 3. It is possible to work that out. What is the power you must raise 3 to get the number 7? Well, you know 3 to the power of 1 is 3, 3 to the power of 2 is 9. So it's going to be 1 point something. We are going to learn some rules soon that will allow us to either use log to base 10 or natural log to be able to work this out. But that's for future reference.